What about let me throw this game at you. What about the Seahawks and the Steelers on Sunday night? I picked the Steelers to win that game and cover the spread. Obviously, they didn't and went into overtime. Right. But
they didn't cover the spread. They won.
No, they didn't. Yeah, but because the game went to overtime. Right. But Ben Roethlisberger did not have a good game. I mean, I think the Steelers are at the point now. It's not going to happen this year. They're going to have to make a decision going forward because they're going to waste the talent they've got on defense. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I think, and I don't really blame him up to this point about trying to hang on to Roethlisberger maybe a little too long because of what he's meant to the franchise and kind of like we've talked about this, like what's your better option and all that. But I think you're seeing each week that even if they don't have like an option locked and loaded, they may just need to move on from him because at some point he kind of detracts from the team. He doesn't really add to it. But I think what you saw Sunday is. Obviously, Russell Wilson wasn't playing for the Seahawks. I mean, Geno Smith's horrible. Let's face it, he's terrible. I don't see how. I don't know how they feel good about him being their starter for the next 4 or 5 weeks. I'd be trying to sign guys off the street before I let him start. But that combined with, I think the Steelers, I think that stadium, and you guys have been there. They have a pretty good home field advantage at their stadium, especially at night.
They do.
And I think that all played a factor into them being able to win the game. And it still took an overtime game, right? With all that being said, so I wouldn't read too much into it. In terms of the Steelers, with their win, about them saying anything for them, I think it's a combination of Geno Smith and the fact that they won despite Roethlisberger's.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it should be that tough of a decision for them either. Just get rid of Roethlisberger. I mean, sometimes that's a hard decision. Like, I think they've known the last few years at some point they're going to have to start looking at a new quarterback. Right. Yeah. And I agree with Josh. Maybe they held on too long, but maybe that's warranted because of who he is. I'm not going to argue that. But they've known that that's coming.
Right.
And now it looks like it's come. So it's not a hard decision. Just say, hey.
Yeah. So basically you're taking.
It's not like a Daniel Jones decision where you got a young guy who you're not sure what he's going to become yet, really. You got somebody at the end of his career.
So basically you're taking the position of Christine from Any Given Sunday. We'll give Shark and Cap positions in front office. We'll just move them out, right?
Yeah. They weren't as bad as Roethlisberger's looking.
No, I know. I'm just trying.
Actually, Shark was actually the best defensive player.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the reason I brought that up is I don't disagree with you, but I think when you got a guy like Roethlisberger who's won a couple Super Bowls, lost a Super Bowl, you're gonna I hate to say it this way because it sounds stupid, but you kind of let him go out on his own terms. And what I mean is you talk to him, you talk to him and say, look, man, I mean, and you work it out. Okay.
And I think that's the Any Given Sunday. I think she wanted him to cut him or something.
Yeah.
But you tell him that. But at the end of the day, if he doesn't like it, tough. I mean, I don't disagree with that. You got to do what's best. I agree with you. You don't just like all of a sudden cut him or trade him without telling him.